Hello there, Stephanie Kammerman, the Stock Whisperer, here to tell you the Darkpool Weekly Whispers for June 11th, 2018. But before we get to this week's Whispers, so many this week, let's just go over last week's. It was an incredible week. So many of my Whispers hit my targets. I think 10 of them hit over 40%. ROI. MT was a phenomenal trade. Brazil on the short side was great. LRCX, USB, just to name a couple, really worked out. Just following these dark pool prints definitely gives us the heads up that stocks are going to have a big move. Sometimes we just don't know which direction, so it's really important to map them out in both directions and be prepared. You know, when you're prepared, you can jump and sometimes hit both targets on both sides. So let's go over what we had this week. All right, so you'll see I've drawn lots of trend lines, and this week the purple lines are my bullish above, bearish belows, except on the SPY. Yeah, let's go over the SPY because we are at the top of this channel and the dark pool levels above us are 278.48, 278.82, 279.14. The biggest levels, 280.03. That's where I've drawn this purple line. That was an 18 million dark pool level. Then we have 281.62. And then the biggest kahuna level, 283.26 above us. That was the 35 million level. That's what started the correction, by the way. We saw the dark pool, which normally our levels are like 8 million, 10 million that are decent, but a 35 million level, that happened at the end of January. So as soon as we closed below that, that was all we had to know. We knew we were going down. The dark pool was selling. So that's why those levels are so key. If we do break above this channel trend line. All right, so let's go on to the Russell. The IWM. Yeah, no dark pool levels this week. We're in like nowhere's land in dark pool. We've never been here. So that's why we have no dark pool previous levels to go over. However, we're going to be bullish above 166. We did have a small level this week, maybe 1.5 million, very small. Target would be 168, bearish below 166. Target would be 165. Let's see what prints come in this week for the Russell. Now the NASDAQ, on the other hand, had a mega print, 3.3 million print at 173.78. So we're going to be bullish above 175, and we're going to be bearish below 173. And I put all of my targets on this spreadsheet for you, okay? DIA, we don't normally get dark pool prints on the Dow Jones ETF. You know when we get them? Before we have corrections, before we have big rallies. So that's why when we get them, we want to pay attention. And we got them on Friday, 252.52. Unusual. So we're going to be bullish above, bearish below that level. That's a really key level. And coincidentally, it's at the top of this channel. So yeah, are we going to just explode up? Target would be 255, or have a correction from here, downside 250, a retracement back down to this 8 exponential moving average, which is a very popular pattern. Let's go to the VIX, the fear stock, the fear ETN. Letitia called out an amazing print in my trading room. Thank you so much, Letitia. We all have different software, and her software picked up dark pool activity that ours didn't. So thanks for sharing that with us. $32.34 dark pool. Bullish above on fear, 32.50. Bearish below, 32. Let's go to the dollar. So I know a lot of you may trade Forex, gold, oil. Yeah, you want to know where the dollar is going. And we had massive prints on UUP, the dollar ETF. We had 1.5 million at 24.78. So bullish above 24.80, bearish below 24.60 for the dollar, and that will move all those other guys. And that leads us to gold, you guys. Gold still has not made a move because guess why? The dark pool is not done getting into their position on gold. When they're done, it's going to move. So levels are still the same for GLD. Bullish above 123.75. Bearish below 122. IAU, this is the dark pool favorite. It's very slow. I wouldn't trade it, but watch the levels. We had more prints this week. That's why it hasn't moved yet. We had 14 million more prints, okay? 14 million more at 12.39. We had 32 million the week before, you guys. I'm so excited because I know it's going to be big. We're going to be bullish above 12.55, and we're going to be bearish below 12.37. 12.55 is an old dark pool level, and that's why we want it to break above. Let's go to silver because we had big prints on silver. We had a million at 10.49. So we're going to be bullish above USLV. 10.62 is the key level. And we're going to be bearish below 10. All right, you can see I've drawn my lines, and you know that's the trade to the upside. And this would be the trade to the downside. I put all my targets here in the notepad. Let's go to oil, energy. We had really big prints, you guys. There's so many trade setups for oil this week. Another exciting sector. Okay, so on USO, we had tons of dark pool activity. We're going to be bullish above 13.50. And we're going to be bearish below 13. You see this bottom trend line. So actually look at this possibility of an head and shoulders. Left shoulder, head. Are we forming a right shoulder here? Okay, if we are, bombs away. Okay, if we're not, we're going to have a big rally up to this gap. We have a gap fake out trade again. So here, GAP, I'm going to try to draw. Okay, gap fake out trade would be they're going to take it up to 14, pull it back, and then fill the gap in. If it's a right shoulder, again, bombs away. Very exciting because I know it's going to have a big move in either direction. OIH. We had big prints coming in on the Vectors oil sector once again. And we're going to be bullish above 27.75. Okay, again, another kind of head and shoulders possibility. We did the gap fake out already here, pull back. So bullish above 27.75 and bearish below 26.60. Then bombs away on that, all right? Halliburton, unusual. We don't normally get dark pool activity on Halliburton. But you can see that there has been a lot of volume coming in. All right, see, normally it trades this much volume. Yeah, definitely getting heavier. We had a dark pool print at 48.49. So how are we going to trade this? Well, there's that gap, by the way. So we could be bullish above 49 with our target going to the gap fake out, pull back, and then gap fill. Or we're going to be bearish below 47.50 with a target of 47 and 46.50 and so forth. All right, next stock, SWN, Southwestern Energy. We're hitting the top of this trend, this channel right here. And I love it. It's a high volume doji. Oh, one of my favorite patterns. Always going to be bullish on a close above the high of it and bearish below a close of the low of it. However, we had big prints that came in on SWN, 491, 477. I'm bullish above the prints, above 480. My target's going to be, I'm actually bullish above 5. Target would be 512, 520, bearish below 462. Target would be 450 and 440. ECA is the next one. Oops, let me just write that in. Yeah, ECA looks really awesome. I love the setup. We're just hitting that 8 exponential moving average, and we have big dark pool prints at 12, 15, and 1231. So we're going to be bullish above 1250, above the 8. There's a lot of room to go to the upside. And we're going to be bearish below 12. Target would be 1180. And even lower. Let me just show you a bigger picture of this. Yeah, I love to go out as far as I can and draw these trend lines, right? So we have big volume coming in, and again, want to be prepared on both sides of the trade. Let's go to XLE. Again, I've drawn my trend lines. Let me just zoom in now. And XLE, we're going to be bullish above 77.50. A lot of room to go to the upside here. And we're going to be bearish below 76. 75, 74 would be our target. Let's go to XOP. Okay, so XOP also had massive prints. This is the oil and gas ETF. Big prints at 4106, 4109, and 4205. So we're going to be bullish above 4250. Has to break above there. To the top of this channel would be our first target. And we're going to be bearish below 41. If this is selling, we're going to break down this trend line and go all the way down to this 50 moving average. Wherever that is, it's probably going to move up, but 40 would be our first target. Marathon Oil had some decent prints this week. We don't always get them, but this week we got them. 2052, 2097, going to be bullish above 2150. Again, got to break above those prints. And let me just draw these lines. Yeah, bullish to the top of this channel. Bearish if we break below 2037 to 20 and 1950. That's our trade setup. A lot of these charts look very similar in the energy sector. Okay, time to switch to financials. We didn't get too many in the financials this week. Last week it was a killer trade. This week I'm watching XLF 2820. Target to the upside would be 2850 and bearish below 2037. All the way down here, you guys, because we had so many dark pool activity here that we'd have to break below that for me to turn bearish. However, KB, WB, we had a lot of great prints on KB, WB. This week, 55.39. Last week, 55.72. So we're going to be bullish above 57. Yeah, if we can break above that, there's room to go to the upside. And if we break below 55, yeah, I'm only bearish below here. All right, that's really key down here. And keep in mind, this has major banks in it. JP Morgan, Wells Fargo, USB, Bank of America, and Citibank. JP Morgan had an unusual print this week. We don't normally get them. So we had a 367,000 share print at 110.50. So we're going to be bullish above 111 and bearish below 110. XLK. Technology. Big dark pool this week across the board. Okay, so I'm going to go over my favorite ones with you. XLK, We had big prints on that, so we're going to be bullish above 72.50. If it's smart money buying, you guys, we just had a big move. It's going to turn parabolic. Okay, that means it's just going to go straight up through 72.50. However, if it's selling, there's a lot of room to go to the downside. Bearish below 71. Target would be 70, 69.50. And so forth. Let's go to the next one, VV. It's an ETF, Vanguard, that has a lot of the tech stocks in it. I've listed them for you here on the sheet. Big prints. We're going to be bullish above 128.75. Again, it would be parabolic. Target would be 130. Bearish below 126.50. Okay, there's a lot of room to go to the downside for VV. Let's go to VSH. Vishay. This is a global semiconductor manufacturer. It had a crazy move this week. Look at the volume. But the prints, where were the prints? Well, we had a 5 million print at the top, $24.70. We had another print at 24, 1.2 million. So we're going to be bullish above the prints. Above 25, that would be more parabolic movement. And I'm going to be bearish below 24. Target would be 23. That would be that gap fake out trade, okay, where they take it down, push it up, and then fill in the gap, most likely. Level to level, you guys. Let's go to Apple. This is a great trade to the upside. Almost hit 195. Was incredible off that bull flag. We got some prints this week. Not the biggest prints though, but 190, 185, 192.80. So we're going to be bullish above 193. Target would be 195. Bearish below 190. Target 188. And 186, right? So, you know, they'll balance it down to the bottom of the trend lines. If it's selling and if it's buying, we should break above. All right, so let's go to Netflix. Yeah, Netflix had an unusual print this week. Don't normally get them. In fact, I was just talking about it that we don't really see them, and bam, there it was. It always happens. There's definitely a mole in my trading room. No, I'm kidding. 280,000 share print at 364.52. It looks like it was selling. We closed way below that. But if it does break above it this week, bullish above 365, target 370. Bearish below 360, target 355. MU, wow, had a nice move off prints we had this week. 58.80 and 59.50. 55, sorry. If you're not already in this, watch 62. I'm going to be bullish above that. Target 64. Only bearish below the prints, below 58. Now this next one, very unusual dark pool activity, you guys, on Texas Instruments, TXN. Really big print. 1.7 million at 116.31. You guys get out your calculators and do the math on this one because it's a big print. Big money came in. And it looks like selling because we're below it. I'm only going to be bullish above 117, above the print, because they do have big splashes, okay? Big prints, big splashes, wait a day or two. Then you're going to know if it's buying or selling. And I'm going to be bearish below 115. If it breaks below 115, yeah, we're most likely going to come back down to earth here. 111, 25-ish area. Okay, but targets before that, 114, 112.50, so forth. Okay, let's move on to our miscellaneous section. Yep, EMLC. This is the VanEck Vectors, JP Morgan, EM local currency bond ETF. How many of you have ever traded this? I have not. But guess what? Massive prints. I mean, just look at the volume that's happened. And look at this thing. It has gotten completely crushed over the past month and a half. Totally crushed. But guess what? This week, we had a 12 million print at $17.66. So how are we going to trade this? Well, we're going to be bullish above 1775, bearish below 1737. No thinking. There are my targets. Let's go on to CX. CEMEX. Wow. Look at this consolidation, first of all. The dark pool loves to get in during consolidation, and it has, you guys, 10 million traded from 596 to 602. It's going to have a power move as soon as they're done. So we're going to be bullish above 612, bearish below 587. I love this because it's so cheap. Definitely keep your eye on CX. My targets are there. Cody. Cody also, this has been an incredible trade already. Love it. We had massive prints at 596 to, and I'm sorry, at 1320 and 1304, and then recently 1370, 73. We had another 2.4 million on Cody. So if you're not in this one already, we're going to be bullish above 14. There's a lot more room to go to the upside, 1450 and 15. Let's go to CVS. We had an unusually, big print on CVS this week. 1.3 million at 64.08. We're going to be bullish above 66. Target 68.69 for CVS. PayPal. PayPal, unusually large, very large. 1,084,05. And we had another smaller print at 85.21. So we're going to be bullish above 85.25 and bearish below 83. And you see I've drawn these purple lines. There's a lot of room to go down and a lot of room to go up. It's going to have a big move, so keep your eye on PayPal. Couple more to go. We have Kellogg's. Kellogg had a big print this week. Also had some big moves as well. So we're going to be bullish above 64 and bearish below 62. Snap was one of the best trades in my trading room this week. So if you've been following me for a while, you remember I posted we had the biggest, like 10 million print level on Snap back here at $11.15. We honestly waited. We waited a month for this trade to happen in my room. And when it did, it was so worth the wait, you guys. As soon as we closed above 11.15, we knew we were headed upside, and we had some secret signal prints in the room. This has been like the best trade for the month so far. So we had some pretty big prints this week on Friday, 1326. Okay, so watch if you're not in this or you're waiting to get in the next trade. 1350 is the key level on the upside. If we break above that, there's a trade to 14 and 1440. And we're going to be bearish below 1250. Wait, hold on a minute. Bearish below 13 and 1250. Let me just move that. Yep, that would be below those recent prints. And 1250, I would be more bearish below those levels. All right, the next trade, CMCSA, also had an incredible 5 million print. I hope you caught this one at $31. So moving forward, if you're not in it, 32.50, really key level, bullish above, and I'm only going to be bearish if it breaks below that big print level 31. And then on Friday, this thing has not moved yet. We had a 3 million print at 31. This is very big for MGM. We're going to be bullish above 31.75 and bearish below 30.50. So there you have it. These are the weekly whispers. If you'd like to come into my trading room, you can watch us trade them. Just send me an email, Stephanie@thestockwhisperer.com. And happy trading to you guys this week. Take care, everybody. That's my secret. Gonna keep it my secret. My secret.